What's up guys, Ryan here. So I wanted to do a video about a thread that I saw in an Amazon merch Facebook group community about last week, maybe it was the week before, but it was really interesting because it had a lot of life. It had a lot more comments than most threads usually get, and that usually means one word: controversy. And it definitely delivered. So I'm not going to tell you who I'm talking about in this video, but if you might be familiar with the guy. He's a self-proclaimed merch guru, and he is in tier at least 50,000, There was a time where it seemed like once a month he was posting a new picture to one of these groups showing that he jumped from tier 20 to 30,000, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm in tier 20,000, and I do not use the strategy that this guy, and this guy doesn't talk about his niches or the real strategies he uses publicly, but he made the mistake of, in one of his YouTube videos, like actually revealing one of his ASINs only for like a split second by accidentally like hovering over a browser tab. But some sharp people noticed it, paused the video, zoomed in, grabbed the ASIN, searched for it on Amazon, realized he publishes everything under the same brand name, or at least a lot of t-shirts under the same brand name, which is Merchalize, as you see here. And then they very quickly realized that most of his best sellers are just infringing on the bigger brand. I'm not going to say bigger brands. I didn't comb through all the guy's listings, but he gets very cute with his choice of keywords. Notice how many Jeep shirts he has. And the funny thing is, when this thread was really hot, like that day, if you searched for Merchalize Jeep, you had over 1,000 results. And I don't know if he freaked out and started like cleaning up the catalog or what, but today if you search, you only see 101 results. So he probably is trying to protect his ass and delete a lot of these, like maybe the ones that weren't selling or that hadn't sold. But he definitely left some of the best sellers up. And if you're wondering how people just skyrocket from tier 20K to 30K to 40K to 50K super quick, all of a sudden it makes a little bit more sense, right? Because it's just like, all right, pick a big brand name that everybody is familiar with. Don't actually have the rights to sell it, but figure out a cool keyword strategy to bypass Amazon Merch's detection, right? And I'm not telling anybody that watches my content to do that. I don't, like, if you're in my course, my Amazon Merch course, you know that I say the exact opposite. Do not do this. But clearly it worked for this guy, right? Like, if you look at this shirt, or let's pick a different one. All right, so you see how this shirt right here says Jeep in the American flag? And it's a cross niche of Jeeps, people that love Jeeps, and July 4th, right? This cross niching with really hot selling niches is a common strategy by successful merch sellers. And the only part that's uncommon is choosing to infringe on Jeeps. Because notice how all of his keywords, if I do a Control F search for JEEP, it says 28 hits. Oh, it's going to get messed up by all the recommended. But if we just look at his keyword selection, notice there's no exact string matches. That's weird because the shirt itself says JEEP, but all his keywords added an S. Oh, that's odd, right? What a weird coincidence. Maybe he made a typo. Nope. Without that S, all of his submissions would have gotten rejected for infringing on Jeep. But with the S, Amazon Merch's, whatever you want to call it, trademark IP infringement algorithms, they let it go. And in some cases, that'll happen. Not in all cases. Honestly, it's not worth testing the algorithm. You're much better off just avoiding any chance of infringing altogether because, like I always say, guys, print on demand, Amazon Merch, they're long-term business models. These are recurring, sustainable sources of passive income so that if you want to go super hard into like Amazon Merch for a year and then quit forever, you'll still reap the benefits down the line for years to come. All right, like when I used to work on my mom's account as a second account, and I had to kind of stop because it just I don't have the time for one, and also I don't like mixing multiple accounts from my computer. Even if I cycle my IP through a VPN, it's just not worth it. But that was like kind of like a gift I gave her by building up her account a little bit, so she gets a little bit of money every month for free from Amazon. Anyways, like you're putting it all at risk if you infringe or you toe the line, whatever you want to call this keyword strategy of picking a popular brand, adding an S, and bypassing the merch IP infringement detection. But then on your design, obviously, there's no S, right? It's just Jeep. If we go back, there's Crazy Jeep Lady. Again, same thing. Jeep Girl. Is my Jeep okay? So it's getting cute, right? It's getting cute to get a bunch of shirts up in a niche where we really don't have the rights to sell in. And yeah, guys, I mean, you're not going to see me or most people on YouTube recommending this keyword strategy. I mean, honestly, even this guy, he's got a couple thousand YouTube subscribers. He doesn't recommend doing this, but clearly he does it because somebody, like I said, some sharp people, they noticed one of his ASINs pop up in one of his videos. They hit pause, they zoomed in, they realized he publishes a lot under the same brand. And, if we want to search for just Merchalize, let's see. 376 results. I mean, like I said, guys, if you searched Merchalize the day that thread was really hot, there was over 1,000 results, which could mean any number because Amazon stopped giving us like closer to the exact metrics at some point and started just saying 1,000 plus, 3,000 plus, 10,000 plus. So we don't really know. Obviously, in tier 50,000, he could have 50,000 products up on Amazon. So either way, guys, I just wanted to share a video about some of the, I don't know, what should we call them? Advanced tactics that these people who, they're willing to show you that they were tiered up to tier 50,000 and then keep under wraps how they really got there. And it sucks that a lot of times I think people would be suspicious that they're struggling, like the average person's struggling to tier up as quickly, even in low tiers, but they see other people achieving massive success and, talking about it on YouTube, but not being completely transparent. And like I said, guys, I don't use this strategy. All my stuff's legit. I'm not infringing on people's trademarks. All my stuff is like very generic. Like it's not going to get me, none of the shirts I tackle today are going to make me a ton of money. Like I said, and I've covered this in previous videos. If you're new to my channel, real quick, I have a TV right there above my webcam and my computer monitors. And I just keep it muted and I just watch TV. And if I see something that's not trademarked, that someone's promoting on the big screen, sometimes I'll go after that. And my biggest successes have been those sort of approaches where other people are promoting it for me to the masses, right? On cable television. So that's my biggest trend chasing strategy. But obviously there's more to it than just that. My biggest success off of Amazon merch, but still in the print on demand space, had to do with using a phone app, right? Just from my phone right here. And I talk about how I mirror my push notifications to my screen. And that helps me stay on top of, I don't know what to call it, like app push notifications with trends without driving myself crazy constantly being on my phone. I talk about all this stuff in other YouTube videos and very in-depth in my Amazon merch course. If you're interested, go ahead and check that out. There's always a link in the description. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, hit me up below, and I'll see you at the next one.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at RyanSmethod.com. Thank you.